Player props here on PrizePicks. Before I get started though, there is a link in the description below to sign up for PrizePicks. They will match 100% of your first deposit. Also, Discord link is in the description. We're building a strong community in there, and then as well as Patreon link in the description as well. Again, for example, this video I'm giving 3 total player props that I do like. Patreon I give around 8 to 10 player props that I like on each given sport. MLB, college football, NBA, WNBA, and then of course the NFL coming up very, very soon. Should be a fun time, so go ahead and check out that Patreon link, only $9.99 a month. But let's not waste any time, you guys. 3 total plays that I do like on this MLB slate. Let's not waste any time, let's get right into it. So the first play that I like is a hits allowed, and it's going to be coming down here. We're going to look for it. Where is it? Jesus Lizardo here at 4.5. I like the over on this one against Philly. Jesus Lizardo is having a pretty decent season. I mean, obviously doesn't get the run support for Miami, but 3.44 ERA, 73 Ks, and does punch a lot of guys out, right? 6.55, 6.7, struck out 7 Dodgers and only gave up 1 run here. But he is facing Philadelphia in this game, and Philadelphia, if we just take a quick look at some splits, Philadelphia, right? If we take a look at some team splits here versus left-handers, and let's just break this down since July 1st. Right, Philadelphia, I believe, has the highest batting average in baseball against lefties, 296 average against left-handers since July 1st. So hitting well above the next team, which is Atlanta, at 283, 13 points higher, 296 average. I mean, that's almost 300 here against lefties. Jesus Lizardo, obviously a left-handed pitcher. And there is a ton of bats in that lineup that you can see here. Batting average on balls in play statistic here. Multiple guys that hit over 300. Hoskins, .360, Baum, .420, Bryce Harper, Realmuto, Segura, Stott. Everyone sits over 300 in this category except Schwarber, and he's also a home run machine. So 4.5 seems like this could get bumped to 5 in my opinion. I like it here. Jesus Lizardo over 4.5 projected hits allowed here against Philadelphia. The next play is going to be a walk allowed prop, and we're looking at Kyle Bradish over 1.5 here against Toronto. Now, Kyle Bradish in his last outing, I think I took his over 2 runs allowed, and he went 7 innings, no earned runs, and struck out 5 Indians. I mean, that's pretty incredible, right? But at 1.5, I mean, you could see he's got a game here with 5 walks, 3 walks, 2 walks, 1 walk, coming off a game where he went 7 innings, had 3 walks, 2 walks here against Houston, 4 walks here against Toronto, and 2 walks here against Toronto. He is again facing Toronto, so in 2 outings or 3, he's gone over 2 walks or over 1.5 walks in every outing against Toronto this season. You can see here Toronto here he had 1 walk here. Actually, so 1 walk here against Toronto. Faced Toronto here had 4 walks, and then faced Toronto here had 2 walks. So just these 2 walks to get the over here. I love the 1.5 walks allowed props just in general, and I think out of all of them that they put out already today, Kyle Bradish has the most value here. So I'm taking that 1.5 against the Toronto Blue Jays for Kyle Bradish over 1.5 walks allowed. And then the last prop that I like is going to be a total bases, and we're going to do Austin Riley, and I'm going to take his over 1.5. Austin Riley here, one of those players that you can't go wrong really in putting him in your props, but I like his spot here. Or also, let me go back to Kyle Bradish real quick. You can see here the amount of bats in that Toronto Blue Jays lineup. 12.4 walk rate for Kirk against lefties. You got Chapman, Biggio, and then obviously Springer, Guerrero, and Bichette all do walk quite a bit as well. But going back here, to Austin Riley, 1.5 TB. He is facing Cole Irvin, who's a left-handed pitcher. And Austin Riley against lefties hits 364 with a 1.212 OPS. Just absolutely destroys left-handers. Definitely a top 3 left-handed hitting batter versus lefties in the league. And his game log, I mean, he was in a little bit of a slump, kind of gearing it up. You can see over his last 4 games, he's got 3 home runs. So definitely gearing it up once again here. But I like total bases for Austin Riley here. You could honestly also go hitter fantasy score, but I like TB here for him, taking the over on that 1.5. So these are the 3 total player props I have. Jesus Lizardo over 4.5 hits allowed. Kyle Bradish over 1.5 walks allowed, and Austin Riley over 1.5 total bases. Again, 3 total player props here. I'm going to give around 10 today on Patreon. Go ahead and check that out. Hit that subscribe button. I'm not a financial advisor. This is not gambling advice. These are just plays personally that I'm looking at making to help you guys make plays. Drop a like on this video, and as always, have a great day.